O tēnā koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai, ki te EVES Tauranga, or grandchild, or ingoa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon. My name is Grant Child, and I'll be simply facilitating proceedings for the first 6 properties, and then we'll be handing over to Jordan Sibright, my fellow auctioneer. We're basically just your numerical conductors here this afternoon, for the want of a way of explaining what we actually do, just officiating proceedings, and of course coattailing the superb work of our salespeople who have been your ambassadors out there in the marketplace through phase 1 of the auction campaign. Today is phase 2. Today is phase 2 that just gives the cash unconditional buyers first opportunity to purchase these properties. Now, you are members of a very elite group of people, so make sure you put your best foot forward here this afternoon, because if we don't sell today, we will be opening the properties up to what we call conditional buyers afterwards. If your bidding today doesn't take us to the reserve price, we'll simply pause the auction, and that's where Megan, Jill, Sarah or Mark will step in, give you that opportunity to continue those discussions with the sellers here today to try and help you secure your new property and move on to the next chapter of your lives. Now, documentation options are no different. We do have documentation. Firstly, the Buyers and Sellers Guide, that's put out by the Real Estate Authority. Your salespeople have had them on the table at the open homes and certainly been circulating, and they are also at the stand just outside of the auction room. Of course, co-located in that stand is the finalised copy of the contract of sale that we work to, a very straightforward, standard document authorised by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and, of course, by the Auckland District Law Society. So we've circulate these documents, folks, for your perusal, for you to certainly do your homework, get your solicitors to cast their eye over it, particularly the clause that relates to the vendor's title, because you bid at auction on the basis you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition, and of course those record of title have been provided with the contract as well. So I'm not going to go through that document, folks, in its entirety. It has been well circulated out there. Finalised copies, as I said, in the stand, but if there's been any amendments to them, we'll alert you to that as we work our way through. What you're seeing on the screen there in blue is a repeat of what's contained on the front page under Clause 2 rather, which outlines the rules of engagement, so to speak, as far as the auction is concerned. I'm referring to the conduct of auction. Again, it's been there for your perusal. I'm not going to go through it in its entirety. A couple of things I remind you of. Obviously, auctions, you bid on that cash unconditional basis. Your obligations today, should you be successful, folks, simply to give us the do-re-mi in the appropriate signature block, and that confirms all the deal, and of course pay your deposit. Just 10% of the purchase price is all we ask for today. The balance is then payable on the settlement date. We've got 11 properties up today, so those settlement dates vary, and we'll confirm the settlement date with each individual property as we work our way through. Just want to touch very quickly on vendor bidding, folks. Under Clause 2.3, as the auctioneers, we are authorised to submit vendor bids. We're the only ones authorised to do that here today. We will disclose any vendor bids. We will only use the vendor bid if we've only got one person that's participating in the auction, and it is simply a technique to work alongside you, work with you to get you to what I call the negotiating platform, which is below the seller's reserve price. At that point, we will pause the auction, and one of the negotiators will step in, and you can work from there. So simply what's really happening there is, if we're holding a vendor bid, the vendors are saying thanks but no thanks. If you wish to purchase our property, you will need to be above that. So a pretty straightforward process. Any questions at this juncture, folks? I know we've got a couple of registered telephone bidders on a couple of the properties, so I'm happy to answer any questions via the telephone if we've got any there. No questions? Excellent. Well, silence tells me that you've completed all your homework and we're all ready to go. So let's move to our first offering for this afternoon, an opportunity to immerse yourself in the emotion that this absolutely delightful home evokes, and that's what Ash and Diane Davidson have been saying out there in the marketplace. A superb property, folks, which is why it is first up today, number one opportunity for you for a number one home, I would suggest. It is a freehold estate, 472 square metres of land, more or less, is the record of title 67V folio 672 in the South Auckland Registry Office. Confirms all those legal aspects there for you. A freehold estate, the best class of ownership you can buy in New Zealand. 14 working days from today's date, girls, our settlement date. Channels list, there won't be any changes to that, I know, but I do just ask the questions because I know the way you dot your I's and cross your T's. So that covers off all the legal aspects of the property, folks. So built in the 2000s with some really ornate features. You'll see them come up on the screen there. Good offering. You'll see those other ornate features that you see there. Just something very, very special about this wonderful home indeed. And then, of course, you've got those beautiful French doors that open out from the living room and from the master to that beautiful private patio as well. So great opportunity to set up a spa pool or something out there. It is just simply superb. Look at that. It's what we call a galley kitchen there. The LED light features you see on the cupboards up there. Well, that just brings a little bit more charm into this wonderful home at 7 McFetridge Lanes. It just bathes in sun. Well, that simply creates a warm and inviting atmosphere in the home, doesn't it? You just feel it as you go through the home. It's just that warm surrounding. Opening out the back there into that reserve there. So you don't have to look after that. It's all done for you, folks. That you've got the gate out the back there, you've got that lush lawn, you've got the walking trails, you've got the Artua stream out there that just gives you something special indeed. So a great place for kids as well. So you haven't heard enough from me, folks. You've viewed the property, you've done your homework, you've made that buying decision. What I can tell you right now is that if you do not bid and buy the property here this afternoon in the auction room, we have already got a conditional offer drawn up, ready to go, and we are expecting others to come forward as well. So we have got strong conditional interest in this property, folks. Cash buyers, you get the first opportunity right here, right now. You set the benchmark. I'm not going to suggest any figures. We're quite happy to move into phase 3 and work with our conditional buyers, but if you've got cash, now's the time to put it on the floor for our vendors to consider. For an opening bid now for number 7 McFetridge Lane. First call now, are we or out? Second time, I'm not going to dilly-dally, folks. More than happy to work with our conditional buyers afterwards as well. Third, last opportunity. They are going to love you. I'm going to formally close the auction. Ash, Diane, on the phone, and I'm going to suggest to you that you're going to be busy over the next few days, I think, with, I know you've had very strong inquiry on this wonderful property. It's a great opportunity indeed. Don't let it slip through, folks. If you are interested in this property, contact Ash or Diane right now and get something forward to our vendors. The auction is formally now closed. Good luck with that, girls.
Thanks,
All right, known by one and all in the Waihi market as our ultimate professional over here, Dynasty Hobbs, working out of our Waihi office, and she's been presenting this beautiful home. It's a Waikino home, and it is one that you can simply say it is where tranquility meets modern living as well. Freehold estate, 8,705 square metres. It's not a misprint, is it?
No.
It's straight off the record of title. 8,705 square metres of freehold land. 112152 is the record of title number that confirms all the legal aspects. Excluded are the drapes in the main bedroom, the small garden shed, and the outside pot hunts. They don't stay, didn't it?
No, no change.
Settlement date, any change to that settlement date of 30 working days from today's date?
Yes.
Bit of flexibility around that, is it?
Yep.
So if you need an alternative date, just talk to Dynasty, she'll help you out. Just a quick reminder, folks, in clause 23, the purchaser acknowledges and accepts that the vendors are unsure about the working order of the automatic garage door and garage door motor unit and the instant hot water tap in the kitchen. The purchasers have also been advised that the bath in the main bathroom has a small crack. Therefore, the purchaser is fully informed that these items are excluded from the vendor warranties in clause 9.31 of the auction terms of sale. And of course, the next clause that's been right there from the outset is our standard Waihi clause that is in all Waihi sale contracts, just advising you where to go if you've got any concerns about the Waihi mine. Seeking that information. So, anything else to add? No changes to the channels or anything like that?
No changes.
All good to go. So, have a look at it on the screen there, folks. It's a wonderful opportunity. If you are looking for something unique, then you have found it right here at number 116 Princess Street, in Waikino. You've got that fantastic design and layout. I think that's a real advantage of the property, diversity. It really does accommodate family living, and it's a great layout for entertainers as well, as you can see there on the screen. You get the opportunity to throw open those stack of doors and immerse yourself in nature, as you see there on the screen there, out on that wonderful deck. That's where you're going to spend the majority of your time, out there on the deck. You can just visualise the barbecue sizzling away, the birds chirping. What a wonderful environment indeed. And you've even got a little Hobbiton, touch of Hobbiton, for the kids to enjoy as well. And the kids will just have an absolute ball there, won't they?
Absolutely, yeah.
I suppose your kids were saying, Mum, we should buy this place, we want to play in the Hobbit.
That's it.
So, it's not just a home, this one, folks, it's an absolute sanctuary. So, in your hands lies 116 Princess Street in Waikino. Who says go for this one? Put your cash on the floor now and let the vendors consider it. Looking for an opening bid now, just in case you don't understand all that gobbledygook that I'm talking. First call now for a start now for Princess Street. Second, last opportunity for cash. Obviously, haven't got the cash here today, Dynasty. I'm going to formally close the auction now. I know I've given a pretty compelling description of the property. Your marketing, by the way, has been absolutely superb. How much do we need to buy this wonderful home? Because I reckon there's people out there that will think this is very, very expensive.
Sure. So to buy this property, Grant, the vendors have put a price of $920,000 on it.
$920,000. Remember the land size that I mentioned there, folks, 8,705 square metres. As I said, it's one of those homes where tranquility meets modern living. That is very, very good value for money. Dynasty at $920,000. Good luck. I'm sure that property won't last very long at all at that value. Well, it's 105/6 Adams Avenue in Mount Maunganui. Murray has been your investigations and research of this amazing downtown Mount Maunganui opportunity. You see Dirk on the phone. We have authorised telephone bidding authorised for this property as well. When we look at the legal aspects of the property, it's a stratum and freehold. SA 68D folio 675 is your record title number that confirms all the legal aspects of it. And that is, of course, down in the South Auckland Registry Office. Of course, being a stratum and freehold, we bid on the basis we provided you with the pre-contract disclosure statement in accordance with Section 146 of the Unit Titles Act 2010. Now, what also comes with this particular property, folks, is a very comprehensive package of furniture. Let's call it a furniture package to get the wording right and put it all in the right perspective. So, full furniture package comes with it, folks. Any additions to, any changes to that? No changes to the channel. So, it's really, it just makes it a move-in, read place, doesn't it? Just move in and unpack. Folks, just bear with me. We've got some additional clauses here. I just need to make sure that you're fully aware of. Obviously, the vendors, having not been in occupation, don't make any warranties as to the serviceability of channels, fixtures and fittings. The vendor agrees to pay all or any final special levies for the remedial works as invoiced by the body corp as per Section F in the pre-contract disclosure statement, clause 25. Purchasers acknowledge that their property is sold subject to the remediation contract and has been under repair. In the event that the body corp levies paid by the vendor results in more funds than are required for the remediation, then these funds will be returned to the owner of the property herein, and the owner shall forthwith reimburse those funds to the current vendor and provide details of all correspondence and calculations reaching that amount. Clause 26, unless the parties agree otherwise, in the event that the compliance certificate of the property has not been issued within 90 days from the date of this agreement, being today's date, then the purchaser may cancel the contract and any monies paid by way of deposit shall be refunded. So basically what those clauses say is everything's all tickety-boo. If there's any money left over, it will come back and it goes back to the vendor. But the property is all being remediated, which makes it a very, very good option for you indeed. Anything to add to that, Dirk, in terms of the what's being done to the property?
No, there's nothing.
It's all good to go. Excellent. So, and we're on track for that code compliance certificate to be issued as well. So, excellent. That settlement date is set down, folks, as you see there or saw there on the screen, 10 working days from the issue of that code compliance certificate once it's issued by the council. So you get the opportunity to sit on the deck and ponder. Ponder whether to wander down the road to the bay or whether to wander up to the surf beach or just wander pretty much across the road to Mount Hot Falls. What a great location and a great option for you to be. Absolutely perfect property for those busy people. You've got if you're looking for something to just have a bit of a weekend escape, if you're a local, then this would be a great option there for you. If you're looking for a holiday pad, or something that you can rent out as well, then it really does tick all the boxes as well. You see it there, number 6 on the screen there, that points out the location of it, and as I mentioned before, Pilot Bay one way, Mount Surf Beach the other. It really does one of those properties that offers you very easy care living as well, the opportunity to just park the car and walk everywhere, and of course walking distance to the fine dining of downtown the Mount, socialising, surfing. It really is one of those properties that offers you very much a leisure lifestyle. We do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one, folks, so now it's your opportunity, your time to shine and say some words, and all they need to be is in the numerical numbers. Where do we say go, folks? For an opening bid now, 105/6 Adams Ave. $300,000. Thank you, Pete. I really appreciate that. It's $300,000 right away in the back of the room there at $300,000. We'll take $25,000 rises from here though at $325,000. We're on behalf of vendors here at $325,000. It's $325,000. Being very clear, it's a vendor bid, making it $350,000. Shall we at the back of the room there, Pete? At $325,000. At $350,000 we go now. At $350,000 it is, making it $75,000. Shall we?
I'm on the phone with the vendor.
You're on the phone with the vendor, okay? No problems at all. Your phone bidder up the back there with Peter Clark at $350,000. Chasing down that $25,000 rise. Now do we say $375,000? Once, twice. Last chance for you to join us and come into the bidding. $75,000 on behalf of the seller there now. It's with me, Pete. It's $375,000 vendor bid, be clear. It's $375,000, making it $4 if you will. It's $375,000 once.
Will you take $380,000?
No, sorry. Too far away from my instructions at this point in time. Need to be $4. Let me go $4 on my own if I need to on behalf of the seller. Away from my instructions at this point in time. $375,000. Take it to $4 if you will. First call now. Second. Last chance in or out. We're back in, Pete. Rolling it along then on behalf of the vendor now at $400,000. $400,000 a bid with me at $400,000. Happy to take a 20 if that's going to make it a little bit more comfortable for them at this point in time, but away from my instructions at this point in time. $400,000. Take a $20,000 rises if you will. First call. Second time. We're talking downtown Mount Maunganui here. Third. Last chance. Okay, well, I'm going to treat the property with respect that it deserves, rolling along then with a vendor bid at $420,000. It's with me at $420,000. Just remember what I said about it, folks. It's the opportunity to park the car, walk everywhere. $420,000. On that vendor bid, type in $440,000 if you will. First call now at $420,000. Second time at $420,000. Take their 10 now if they want to put it forward there, Pete. I'll take their 10 and give them the opportunity to discuss with the seller.
Yeah.
Then a decision, are they in or out? We're talking to downtown Mount Maunganui. Certainly not in Main Street of Waikino.
No, pizza.
Once, twice, third, last opportunity. Derek, I'm going to lift the bidding once more on behalf of the seller at $440,000. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't get any further bids, I'm going to shut it down.
Sounds
good
good.
with that?
Yeah.
Once, twice, third, last chance at $440,000. Auctions closed. Back to you, Duke. Right, Trentine Tierra Place is the next one in our catalogue for this afternoon. Our consummate professional over here, Charlotte Gardner, working out of our Papamoa office, She's been providing all her expertise to assist you on your buying journey for this epitome of a hidden gem. Your words, not mine, Charlotte, but absolutely right on the button for this particular property, in my opinion. When we look at the legal aspects of the property, folks, SA 65C Folio 811 is the record of title number, 4,388 square metres of that. Man, we've got some good parcels of land today. That parcel of land is almost unheard of in this location. Absolutely phenomenal. Imagine what you can do with that, folks. It's just simply superb indeed. SA 65C Folio 811 confirms all of that. Now the hothouse box, it does stay, but it as is, but the spa pool does not stay. Right? So you need to take your own spa. There is the settlement date of 20 working days from today's date. Is your settlement date? A little bit of flexibility around that as well. So if you need an alternative date, talk to Charlotte. She'll make sure that we facilitate proceedings from that. We almost ran out of room on the screen for the chattels list. Now, I think a chattels list, fair to say, Charlotte, with a property like this, it really does depict the quality of the property that you're buying as well when you see it like that. Any changes to that at all? No, all as we've already talked about. So, some pearls of wisdom about the property, folks. Have a look at some of these slides. You know, it really is one of those properties that's got that modern country farmhouse appeal as well. And of course, that's accentuated by that wonderful parcel of land that the property sits on as well. That central hub that you see on the screen there now, well, that's strategically positioned to maximise family time, or even if you're just mingling with friends and family as well. It really does provide that wonderful facility. You've got that open plan, but you've got separation as well in the layout when required if you need to escape. But look at that. What a magnificent place to sit back, relax and enjoy and just watch the kids running around in their own playground out there. Simply superb indeed, offering you the ultimate lifestyle. You know, you get the chocks, you've got space, you've got privacy, you've got your own orchard, and you are located at number 20 Tierra Place in Papamoa. You've got tons of garaging, you've even got garaging for your motorhome. So it's one of those properties that really does tick one hell of a lot of boxes, folks. So 20 Tierra Place. Now, Charlotte, we had a conversation yesterday. You were telling me you've got a conditional offer. It's all drawn up. It's just waiting for our purchasers to sign it and present it to our vendors. So there you go. Cash buyers, folks. Now's the time to put your money on the floor and talk to the vendors whilst the auction is live. Otherwise, you are going to be going through a multiple offer situation afterwards. Phase 2 of the auction campaigns. Just today, the calling of the auction. We have a 3-phase process, folks. Happy to move straight into phase 3 and work with our conditional buyers. But cash buyers, first opportunity now. Second, last chance to put anything forward to our vendors. Auctions closed now. Those buyers are going to be delighted to hear from you, Charlotte. And I will be also delighted to receive your text message telling me the property is under contract, because I know it will be in no time indeed with you on the job.
Thanks, Brad.
You're welcome. If anyone can find you a property that ticks a lot of boxes, folks, Ranjit Singh from our EVES on Cameron will do it, and he's done just that with this property here at number 19 Cook Street. The legal aspects of the property being a freehold estate, 423 square metres more or less, SA 64C Folio 343 is the title number of this one. Just reminding you that the wooden cabinet attached to the kitchen wall is excluded from the sale, and the clothesline does stay, but it's as is. There's no warranties as far as the clothesline is concerned. 20 working days, Randy, it's still our settlement date. Any changes to the chattels list? No, all that's circulated there. So there you go, folks. Like I said earlier in my introduction, Ranjit will have provided you all the necessary documentation to do your homework, and you will be doing your homework for a property that is compact, easy care, sunny, great option. Tick. Open plan functionality. Well, there's another tick. You know, this guy over here, he just picks properties that just go tick, 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 tick in people's selections. First home, tick. Investment property, tick. Move-in ready, tick. Did we get any crosses? No, we wouldn't have. I know how you would, Randy. You wouldn't have got any crosses. Warm and comfortable, tick that one off as well. The HRV and the heat pump, you know, what do they say in the radio? I won't try and sing it to you, but a warmer, healthier home. It's got the HRV system there. You've got space for kids to play. Tick that one off as well. And a great location. It really is a handy location in this one, isn't it, Randy? You know, it's even got space for kids to live. It's nice and secure there. And you've got everything that Gate Park has to offer. You've got the supermarket. You've got the liquor store. You've got restaurants. You've got the Megabyte 10 there if you want to do a little bit of titivation. It's all just a very short distance from home. So, in your hands, buyers, I'd be happy to take anything on. I know I've probably said that this is made this sound an expensive property. I'd be happy to take an opening bid anywhere on the northern side of, say, 650. Anywhere north of 650 would get me started. Probably get me excited too with the way things have been going today, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a three-phase process. First call now for a start on 19 Cook Street. Second time, last opportunity for cash unconditional interest. I know you've been working with some buyers, Randy, so I'm going to close the auction, hand it back to you, leave you to do some work on that one there. And if you're looking for a property like this, an investment property, first homer, really does, a home that's ticking a lot of boxes, give Randy a call, because I can tell you now, the way he operates, there's going to be a sold sticker on that signboard very quickly indeed. 43A Puhuraki Crescent, our multicultural EVES the Lakes asset over here. Judy Gong says this one is big on style but small on price. Now, as the auctioneer, folks, I can only reveal the reserve once we reach it, but I can verify that Judy is absolutely 100% correct in what she's saying about it being big on style and small on price. The freehold estate, 328 square metres of land, more or less, is what you're buying here today, and your solicitor would have done their homework on record of title 739477 for you. 20 working days, Judy, from today's date. Any changes to the channels list? Another one that's, the warmer, healthier home, the HRV system there. So you won't need it for too much longer. We're starting to move through, and hopefully it'll start warming up soon. Talking about warm, talking about warm, this is a very warm, inviting family home in the heart of the lakes that only comes available due to our vendors actually moving overseas. Otherwise, this property would not be available for sale. So that gives you an idea of the quality of the property. It's only an overseas move that makes it available. It's got a lovely atmosphere there. The sunny, open-plan living area, you see that very well on the screen there. Excellent layout for entertaining. Again, accentuated as you see there on the screen around that island bench there. Great for entertaining as well. The master bedroom, well, that's separate. And so that gives you a bit of a peaceful retreat as well for the layout of the home. It's got great flow to the outdoors if you like your outdoor living, and it really is one of those homes that just bleeds practical living, doesn't it? It's very, very special. As you can see there on the screen, certainly well presented. In your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? All right, get me excited, folks. This is my last one of the day. I'm going to hand over to Jordan after this. Looking for an opening bid now. First call for a start. I'm only here to work with the cash interest, folks. Second time. Third. Final opportunity. Okay, well, we're happy to move into phase 3 on this one, aren't we, Judy? So I'm going to close the auction. And moving into phase 3, I know that properties in this location have been selling for very good money, but you said that we don't need to have a lot of money for this one. How much do we need? $865,000, folks. 43A Puhuraki Crescent. $865,000. If you don't act very quickly, then you're going to miss out on this opportunity, because when that price gets out there, well, in fact, it's out there over the live stream now. Once it goes on the internet, then you are going to be swamped with inquiry at that sort of value with this property. property. Judy's manager over here, Sarah, nodding her head supportively. She knows values out there as well. That is value for money out there. That's it from me today, folks. I'm just give us a couple of moments, and we'll pass over to Jordan, and he will finish the afternoon off for you.
Alright folks, again, welcome along. If you have just joined us, nice to have you here in our news auction room. My name's Jordan Sibright, just continuing on the good work that has been laid out in front of us for our first 6 properties. We've got 5 more left for the day, so don't worry if you haven't had an opportunity to buy yet. We've got 5 more opportunities just in front of you here. I'm not going to cover off all the conduct and all the rules and terms of engagement for our auctions today. There's no need to do that. I can tell that you've all done your homework. You understand the essentially what we require from you, and that is good, loud, confident bidding. So we'll continue forward with our next property, which is 6A Pacific View Road. Kelly and Kyra Ormsby marketing this one, doing an exceptional job as they always do. You'll see under the legal description it's a freehold estate. It's 445 square metres more or less, all contained under that legal unique identifier, which is SA 57B Folio 587. 23rd of August 2024, that is the 23rd of August 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. Kelly, maybe some flexibility on that one, but otherwise 23rd of August, and a good channels list up there for you. Just note the central vacuum, electric heater in the lounge, and the intercom, the water pour, as is no vendor warranties relating to those. Now, this unique beachside property, it is perfect for those seeking a project, perhaps an investment opportunity in that supreme location. You're nestled in that peaceful cul-de-sac. You've got the beach access just steps away from you. Here is your chance to create that coastal dream that you have dreamed of. Of course, sea views from that upper level, the open plan living, spacious kitchen, you get the dining area there, you get the vistas from that expansive wraparound decking around the property there. Ideal if you're having some sundowners with some friends. Downstairs, well, there's options, a very flexible space for your utilisation there. You can integrate it with the main home or perhaps separate it. The Airbnb options, you know the drill. The internal lift ensures easy access between the floors, and there's so much potential with a property like this. You could transform it into that haven of modern elegance, or of course a lucrative venture. It is the obvious next move for you. I let you know we do have registered telephone interest today, so if you do hear me placing or taking a bid from one of my colleagues here, it will be via the telephone. We've got all that paperwork signed off. But if you're here in the room and your intention is to bid and buy, let me know now, and we work with you as I go all the way for an opening bid. 1-1, good start and a strong start. I like the way you've done it. Starting smart, they don't rhyme for no reason. There we go. At 1-1 it is over here. At 1-1, what do we say from here, buyers? Do we climb on the rise? Happy to take a small quarter if you like at 25,000, but at 1-1 it is over here. At 1,100,000, I call away, first time in our starters' favour, at 1,100,000. It's a good move, and I give you an opportunity to increase. Twice the call then, at 1,100,000. To my right.
Yeah, 1,150.
And 1,150, even better, and don't let me limit you there. And I've got you on the back wall with your buyer there, Pat, at 1,150. And at 1,150, it's that beachside living you want for 1.2. At 1.2 it is then, and a good retort again. At 1,200,000 and 250 now. 1,250,000. We can travel like this, and I work with you there. Of course, work with our highest bidder today, but at 1,250,000. Do we say 1.3?
75.
1.3 would be a stronger move, but I'll work with you.
1.3.
Good, like it, done. At 1.3 puts you in front.
2.5.
And 3.5.
1.325.
I just said no to him. I take the small quarter, but I offer the courtesy back at 1,325 and 1,350 if you like. But at 1,325,000, it's on the back wall, it lands, it stands in the back corner there, but I give you all an opportunity to come in. To improve on that, will we talk to the highest bidder? First call, now 1,325,000. Nothing further at this stage, and I look to our phone bidders registered here. Twice an opportunity for you. You can almost feel that sand beneath the toes there at 1,325. Third and final chance then at $1,325,000. Anything further? No problem. And of course the auction, Jill will come and have a conversation with our buyer on the phone at the back. We'll come back to that one shortly, folks. Options pause. All right, whilst we have those conversations there, we continue forward and we take you up the coastline here to Waikino, in fact, the wonderful town that is, the mining town that is Waikino. Excellent job done here by our agents, our marketing agents. It's Lester Mullen and of course Brooke Edwards are doing an exceptional job, as they always do as well. A wonderful opportunity that they've managed to bring to the market for you, or for their vendors, for you to have a look through. It is a freehold estate. It's 1,012 square metres more or less, all contained under the unique identifier SA3A folio 478. And now you'll see there a good chattels list for you. And just note the safe, that's been excluded from the chattels. They take the safe and everything inside it with them, I would like to assume. But otherwise, the chattels there to greet you 20 working days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon there. Note the further terms of sale. The vendor warrants and undertakes that the caveat registered the title 1301180.3.1. That will of course be removed prior to settlement, and the purchasers acknowledge the limb report there on the file. It doesn't hold consent for the original dwelling, but of course therefore clause 9.35 of the general terms deleted relating to the second bathroom on that property as well. There's no mention of that in that limb report. But you've been directed, of course, by these wonderful salespeople back to the Hauraki District Council for any clarity or questions you may have around that. And of course, 25.0, essentially what I like to refer to in shorthand as my Waikino mine clause, sending you a little bit of information as to where to find more information on the Waikino mines. Now, the property itself, it's an opportunity for you to step into a world where charm meets modern living. This delightful home, it is set on, like we touched on, that good 1,012 square metres or so. It is that freehold terra firma, and it's that perfect blend where you get that historic charm, you get some contemporary comfort thrown in as well. You can have gatherings in that nice rustic kitchen that we'll see in just a moment. Absolute wonderful time or era that you can bring through the quality of the home there. You get that dining area to unwind, of course your private living rooms there as well. Potential, maybe the 3-bay shed and the cabin sleep out. That's great. Maybe hobby room, guests if you've got them coming in, no problem at all. And of course you're a short stroll from the Waikino township. Short drive to Waikino Beach if you want to get your toes wet down there as well. An incredible opportunity for you here buyers, but in fact a lifestyle rich in community, and of course you get that wonderful Waikino township vibe to your new home here at 39 Perry Palm Avenue. Buyers, put it to you then, start us away, work with you here.
500.
500. Good start there at 500. I welcome you in. Good luck at 500,000. In fact, 20,000 rise is where we go from here. But at 500, it's a start up the middle there, and a good one at that. At 500,000, give the room an opportunity. I'll stop talking so that you can start. Once the call then at 500 with my start down the middle. Twice I call it to you. Welcome you in on top there at 520 if it is.
525.
525, good move, and I like it, improving your position, showing that you mean business, and happy to work with you at 525. Do we see another rise from there? Perhaps 550 even. At 25 from there would be a great way to go, but I'll work with you and your suggestions, buyers. 525, it's down the middle. Once, twice,
Yeah, 550.
good move. 550 it is. It's a strong intention, an intention to talk with our seller, and we will allow that if nothing further. At 550,000, it's once called, twice now, third chance.
570.
No, 550.
No problem, I'll take you there at 550. We'll pause, we'll have a conversation, sir, at 550, no problem. I'll take it at 550, pause the auction. Megan will come and have a conversation with the buyer there at 550,000. We'll come back to that auction in just a moment, thank you. Okay, then moving forward, we've got two properties under what we call under negotiation there. We'll bring you an update as soon as we've got one. But on the screen behind me, or in front of you, it's 65 Falcon Drive. And just to the right of the screen there, our wonderful marketing agent is Ranjit Singh. Ranjit, a wonderful property, I'm sure we can all agree. A good quality home in a good location, an excellent buy for the buyers. Let's give them an opportunity to get it. It is a freehold estate. It's 540 square metres more or less of that freehold terra firma, all contained under the record of title 360931. Your channels list on the screen, just note that that clothesline, as is, where is, there's no vendor warranties regarding that. They will leave it in the ground there for you, assuming it's in the ground, not attached to a wall, the clothesline. Yeah, absolutely. Good guess it was from me, as I couldn't remember. Now you'll see there 30 days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. That's your move-in date, so pack the boxes and get them all ready to go 30 days from the date of sale. And for the terms of sale, page 23, the solar's energy system on the property. It is owned by Solar Zero under an energy services agreement. Ownership of the system doesn't automatically pass on to the purchaser on settlement, so you accept the transfer of the ESA with the effect and settlement date subject to Solar Zero approving that there. Of course, warranting that at settlement there are no outstanding payments from the vendor in regards to that solar panel system as well. No further changes, Ranjit. All is documented, circulated to our buyers. Let's take a look at the home then. An opportunity, maybe if you've got a fast-paced lifestyle, well, this one's going to be perfect for you. You get style, you get functionality. It's an elegant 4-bedroom home. It's a retreat, we could call it, in fact. Gives you ample space for family, for friends. You can relax in that beautifully decorated interior that we see in front of us there, a nice serene escape from the busy world outside. That open plan living that extends to that pergola, offering semi-rural views, ideal for hosting, maybe quiet evening gatherings with your friends and your loved ones, no problem here. And of course, you can have your own fresh produce here from the bountiful gardens, adding health and flavour to your everyday meals. Discover the joy when you move in here. That's what it is. It is the joy of easy living. It's potentially a lock and leave option for you, where every convenience it awaits just beyond the door. I put it to you then, buyers. Start us away here at number 65 Falcon Drive. An opportunity for you. Happy to work with you. You've just got to start this one off. Once I call it to you then for an opening bid. Twice. Third chance. No problem. Okay, well, the conditional buyers that are watching online or waiting for the results to come out, they'll be happy. We'll close the auction here. They can have a crack at it. And in fact, we're going to give them a little bit of a roadmap as to where they need to be today. We're going to price the property on the floor at $900,000. I've got it there. I only asked Ranjit and double check with you because it seems like exceptional buying at $900,000. I would imagine now that price, and you'll see it on the screen now that price is out there, you're going to be rather busy, I would assume, with all the buyers getting hold of you to go and have another look at this one. Good luck to you and of course to your sellers on that, Ranjit. No problem. Okay, Charlotte Gardner's had the privilege, the pleasure of marketing this wonderful offering to us here at number 87 Arabian Drive in Papamoa. Again, an excellent property. It is 632 square metres, formally described as a freehold estate, all under that unique identifier, which is SA 73B folio 40. The channels on the screen for you, a healthy list of channels there. I know that the gas fire has been disconnected from the gas, but otherwise no changes to the channels there. And of course our settlement date, 20 working days. All as is there, Charlotte. Wonderful, good. Of course, when you bid and buy today, you'll also be signing that consent notice to accompany the agreement. That's been made available to you as well. Now, the modern elegance that you get in this home, it is perfect for your new family sanctuary. You get the timber flooring, which we'll see in a moment. You get the vibrant feature walls. It's a multi-generational home, you could call it, and it creates a really nice, welcoming atmosphere. At the lower level, you get bathed in sunshine down there, no problem at all. It's an open plan design. It connects all your living spaces together. You get the cosy evenings by the fireplace in the living room, or you can gather around that kitchen, that dining area, which I'd like to call the heart of the home. The outdoor space, well, that's an absolute dream for you. You get the partially covered deck, ideal for year-round entertaining. Certainly when it gets a little cooler, you get a nice gas fire out there or something to keep you warm, and you'll absolutely love it there. A great spacious yard, endless possibilities for the young ones as well. Versatile upper level, that's your additional living options for you, a second lounge, a home office, guest accommodation. Look, it's all there for you to utilise how you wish, but you get those stunning views of Papamoa Hills as well. That vibrant community which you are situated in, it is here at 87 Arabian Drive. Everything you need, it is nearby. We just need to find out who wants to be our new owners. Put it to you then, start us away as I call for an opening bid. First opportunity, twice the chance. Third we go. Cash, unconditional interest, that's who we're talking to in the first instance here in the auction room. No, loud and clear. No problem. Charlotte, no cash in the room today, but I know you're working with some parties, so we'll just close the auction down. Hand it back to you. A little bit more work to do, but wish you and your sellers all the very best. No problem. Okay, then still waiting on those results from those two earlier properties that we were having a conversation with our buyer and sellers on, so we'll continue forward. You'll see it on the screen there. It's number 1-1252 Cameron Road. Jan Booth, Rebecca Plain marking this one. And working out of our EVES Mount office, making the very short drive over the bridge here. An exceptional opportunity, certainly a good foot in the door, perhaps, if that's you. You'll see it there. It is a cross-lease freehold. Firstly, an estate in fee simple and undivided half share at 748 square metres more or less, and secondly that estate and leasehold. Both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under that record of title SA 26C folio 1230. Settlement date, we've got that down for 20 working days from the date of the agreement. Confident we've got a little bit of flexibility.
It's empty, so anytime.
There we go. If 20 working days doesn't quite suit you, we can conversate on that as well, and some good channels to meet you there on your move-in day. Now, a slice of convenience, that's what you're getting when you're buying here. An easy care front unit, ideal for first-time buyers, perhaps savvy investors. This could be you. Recently painted, you've got a nice, well-maintained home. You've got the 2 bedrooms, the open plan living area, ample natural light coming through. Creates a nice, cosy atmosphere for you. Parking, well, that's effortless. You've got the carport, off-street spaces as well. A good central location, this unit. Everything's walking distance for you. You've got the Greeton Village there, about 120 shops and cafes down the Greeton Village, so plenty for you to get your hands on. Of course, close to all levels of schooling as well. You've got the golf course if you fancy it on the weekend there. A property that is moved in ready, but also gives you the opportunity to truly make it your own. It's low maintenance living in a prime location. Put it in your hands then, buyers. You start us away. Happy to work with you. Can't kick this one off. You need to dictate the level.
450.
450. Welcome in at 450 there, and good luck at 450. I chase the 20,000 rise from here. But at 450 it is. Down the middle, good luck to you. At 450,000, do we go another 20 on top once the call? Twice the chance then. Do we say 470 anywhere further? Third chance? You'll go 470 for me. Appreciate you working with me at 470 there and improving your position. At 470, I'll give you a chance then, buyers. At this stage, we've got a 1-horse race, and we talk to our highest bidder today once we reach that threshold. But at 470, I've got it here. I make it a call once, the call for you, as I look for you to improve. Twice. Third chance at 470,000. Okay, I ask you to improve your position. We pause and talk.
75.
75. Can't challenge you to go 80. Work with you there. You've done as I've asked and improved, although not as much as I'd prefer, but I work with you. You're in the highest bidding seat. At 475 it is with you then. Once, twice, third, final chance at 475,000. No problem. We'll pause the auction. Sarah, we'll come and have a conversation, see if we can help them across the line. We'll come back to that one, and of course the other two we're out talking with as soon as we have an update for you. Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. 680 Pacific View Road. Just paused, had a conversation. Our vendors have decided at this sort of level they're happy to remain the owners. So ask you if you'd like to improve your position, to have an opportunity to talk. You need to let me know now, otherwise we'll close the auction and you'll need to get hold of Kelly or your preferred agent there to work with them on that. I'll give you 3 chances here. Once the call, twice, third opportunity. No problem. We'll close the auction. Kelly, a little more work to do there, unfortunately. But if you are interested, make sure you get hold of Kelly or Kyra. Happy to help you out on that one. Do appreciate you coming out. And just still waiting on that result there, 39 Perry Palm Ave. Of course, that final property on Cameron Road. We'll be back with you shortly. Okay, thanks for your patience. It is 1-1252 Cameron Road, Jan Booth Lane. Had a conversation with our lead bidder up the back there. You increased your offer to $500,000, but at this stage, not enough to get the deal done on the auction floor here. So I put it to you, give you 3 calls, 3 chances for you. Once to improve on that number at $500,000. We are twice, and third opportunity. No problem. We're going to close the auction there. I've got instructions from our seller. We're going to put a price guide on the property for you. An asking price, in fact, $547,000. That is your asking price for number 1/1252 Cameron Road at $547,000. Good luck to your seller on that one, Jan. A little bit more work to do there. But of course, we'd love you to put it on paper there at the back there as well. Good luck. Auction now closed.
Thanks, Jordan.
No problem. Okay then, and while we've got you here, it is 39 Perry Palm Avenue. Had an increase in offer from our lead bidders there to $575,000, just confirmed by the way of nod for me, at $575,000. Not authorised to sell it right now at $575,000, so I'll put it to you then, once, twice, third chance to improve. No problem. Close the auction today. I do invite you to pop that on paper though, of course, to put it in front of our sellers there. Brooke, Lester, a little bit more time needed on this one here, but I'll put it back in your capable hands, and I look forward to seeing a nice big red salt sticker then sold up in Waikino, okay? Good luck to you, of course. Thank you all for coming out. Go out there and stay dry. I think it's still holding off at the moment, but enjoy the rest of your week and, of course, your weekend ahead. Thank you.